morning, everybody, and welcome back here to Dialogue on JCN. I am coming from you from the simply fantastic, a stone's throw away, right out here, West Bay Street. And just wanted to make sure everybody knows, in case you don't know about this spot, their phone number is 327-7030, and you can come out here and enjoy this amazing view, have dinner. They've got a great happy hour if you're interested in those sorts of things from 5 p.m. on Friday. So it really is, it's a remarkable location and a very fitting one, as I am here with the National Coastal Awareness Committee and talking about all our coastal awareness stuff going on in April. And Charlene, right before I rudely interrupted you, as I like to do, you were telling us about this 3-part competition going on for the younger Bahamians. So tell me some more about what is going on with this.
Absolutely. So we talked about the competition for grades 4 to 6, Trash to Treasure. Then we have one for grades 7 through 9, where they have to design a coastal awareness banner. So similar to the banners that we put up during the month of April, they should start to go up soon. But they have to get an image, either they can draw it or take a photograph and make a slogan that talks about climate change. So either to inform people as to what the impacts would be or what they could do about climate change.
Okay.
Then the competition for grades 10 through people age 25, they could do a 60-second PSA. So they have to send us a script that the winning PSA we'll record, and about climate change
go on the radio?
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
About climate change as well. So actually this week, they can, if they go to the mall now, they'll be able to pick up entry forms for the competition. The deadline is April 15th. At the mall we have...
So that's next Friday?
Next week Friday.
Next Friday, okay.
Right. And they could send in their submissions to brief the Bahamas National Trust or the Ministry of Education.
Oh, so lots of options.
Right, so you have options. At the mall this week we have an exhibit. It's called Our Reefs Caribbean Connections.
Ooh.
And it's there to commemorate the launch of the Global Reef Expedition, which has been undertaken by the Living Oceans Foundation in partnership with the Brief, Bahamas National Trust, TNC, the Nature Conservancy, and our government partners, Department of Marine Resources and the Ministry of the Environment.
Fantastic. So obviously I'm going to go with the name. It's focusing on reefs.
That's right. So, right.
Tell me, what is the exhibit like specifically? Why should I go to the mall and go see this?
So you should go to the mall to check it out. It's estimated that a square kilometer of reef brings in about $3 million a year in revenue to the country in terms of tourism benefits and other benefits like food and stuff. And so this exhibit talks about why our reefs are important, what do we do to impact it, and what we can do to ensure that our reefs will be healthy or to improve the health of our reefs for the benefit of our economy.
And now, I mean, at least from my limited understanding, but from what everybody's been talking about with the climate change that is going on, there are, in addition to all the other sort of impacts that humans have on the reef system, now they have this bigger concern. Rising ocean temperatures are potentially going to have a negative impact as well. Overfishing, obviously, that's another thing. So this is all the threats sort of come in to impact the poor reefs there. With the development, when we have silt go out there, there's all these factors.
Right, all of these things are showcased in the exhibit. And so people have an opportunity to view it this week at the Mall at Marathon. That's April 5th through 9th. And people who are traveling over the Easter holiday, it'll be in the domestic terminal of the airport from the 12th to the 26th of April.
Fantastic.
And after that, we ship it over to Grand Bahama. So it'll be, you'll be able to view it at the Rand Nature Center.
Okay, perfect. And that's great. I love it when these exhibits get to go all around the country. This is perfect. So we've got exhibits right now going on at the mall. We've got coming up at the airport. We've got the student competitions.
Yes.
You guys have all your cleanups, but you always have, I think, a t-shirt day and some other things. When's that? And how do I buy a t-shirt?
Right, so the t-shirt is at the end of the month, and you contact Stuart Coves, Adriana at Stuart Cove. She's organizing it. So businesses, private citizens, if you want to show your support and show that you are interested and care about our environment and are prepared to do something that's going to make a difference, call up Stuart Coves and you'll be able to order a t-shirt. What's the number?
Yeah, what's your number, Stuart, exactly?
Our number is 362-4171.
And it's a really simple, easy way to sort of have your employees unite around something and to show that you're a good corporate citizen. You know, I love that we have Stuart Coves here and that the Dolphin Encounters are involved and that we've got corporate citizens sort of leading the charge on this, but we need all sectors. sort of within the private world to come together behind our Coastal Awareness Month. So rehash everything for me, somebody, somehow. Tell me what the website was where we could go for information.
It's
so I can just download this amazing calendar you were talking about.
Let's make it simple. Google the Bahamas government website.
Yes.
And then look for Department of Marine Resources.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, and so the calendar is there. It's a PDF or something that I can download.
It's an Excel file.
Excel file. So even simpler. Great.
Exactly.
Right, or become a friend of the committee on Facebook.
There you go. Even better. This is great. Love the social networking impacts that we can have there. And of course, if you do have any questions about any of these dates, I will go and download the Excel spreadsheet. You can always email me. It's bahamasdialogue@gmail.com, or you can check out my Facebook page, because I will try and put a link on there too, which is just facebook.com/bahamasdialogue. So in case you got lost with all this excitement, and I don't know if we actually broadcast to Cat Island. I have to admit I'm not 100% positive about that. So if you know anybody in Cat Island, though, make sure that they are excited about coming out. Call your relatives up, send them an email. Where exactly are you going to be, or is it going on all over Cat Island?
It's the northern beach on Cat Island. I'm trying to remember the name. But if you go to our Facebook page,
yes,
I'll be sure to have the name up there.
Okay, perfect. So that's it. Make sure all the people in Cat Island know that they should be beach cleaning this weekend. And then any other sort of last parting tips that I can have you share with the audience?
Sure. My last parting tip will be get out there and see the ocean. Right?
Yes.
See what experience our coast. That's the only way you can develop an appreciation for it. Right now, as we speak, we have students out snorkeling so that they can see firsthand what it is, what is underwater, how beautiful it is, and get an appreciation for how to protect it. And so Stewart Cove's Dolphin Encounter briefed the Bahamas National Trust. Throughout the month, we are coordinating field trips so that we could have a variety of students from different schools and different organizations and stuff, and get them out into the water.
So now, is it too late if I'm a teacher and I'm watching this now? Can I still call somebody up and maybe coordinate, or did I miss the deadline and I should think about how to do this for next year for my students?
We offer a program at Stewart Coves called Children on the Reef, and you can call at any time. Runs 365 days a year.
So not just April, that's good?
No,
perfect.
If you've got a group, whether it's a church group of kids or a school group, we're welcome to come out. Just need to get to Stewart Coves, and we'll take the group out complimentary on their own boat.
Oh, fantastic.
We do a slideshow first, a PowerPoint that teaches about the environment, about career opportunities with the marine environment, how to protect it, preserve it, and then we go out into the field and actually teach snorkeling, and let the kids, become one with the environment and see what we have under there.
And that is, I mean, at least for me, that's such an incredible thing, and I'm so glad that you brought that up as your last point, and I'm so kudos to you guys for doing that program. But it really is, this is one of those things that in abstract or theory, it's sort of like, what? Why am I protecting? What am I doing? Until you really do go out there and you experience the beauty of what's under the ocean, it's hard to understand why we should be protecting it. Unless you really like to eat it, in which case, and I kind of understand. Yeah, there's that too. But
well, we're all conservationists, not environmentalists. I think we like to fish, to catch fish. We just want to be good stewards when we're fishing, and not not kill the breed, so to speak. Right. Take enough so it's sustainable, because everybody wants to have a boiled fish.
Exactly.
Or have some, some crawfish once in a while.
Fish to fish again.
Fish to fish again, exactly.
Yes.
And that's this is wonderful. So that was your parting. Are we all in agreement with this as a parting message, or does the Department of Marine Resources, I'm sure you guys have some very specific things you like to get out there. Any other messages?
Yeah, please just observe existing fisheries regulations. But
where can they find those? Because I get asked that a lot, and I never know what to tell people.
If you go to laws.bahamas.gov.bs, there's all of the legislation right there on the site.
Okay, but that's much more complicated. Do you guys have a simple one on the brief website, or where could we get it? And only because, I love that website, but you got to take the time
it's alphabetical, and it's a bit involved.
And you think it would be under fisheries, but yet it's under something else, so.
That one is.
Or is it under fisheries?
It's under F for fisheries. So
okay,
just look for
F for fisheries. Maybe it's not quite as complex as I'm saying.
Right, and we do have the fisheries regulations on our brief website as well.
And you are?
www.brief.org.
And it's BREEF, not the other way of spelling brief. So observe the existing regulations.
But also have a personal fisherman philosophy. Just fish to fish again. Think about what you're taking out of the water and how you can make sure that the next time you come to take some out, it'll actually be there.
Yeah. Which is wonderful. Stuart?
Don't throw your garbage overboard.
There you go. And that, no, but that really is a
Yeah.
simple one. And I'd actually say it's one of the things that's a pet peeve is even, and I know there are smaller, simpler things, but even the cigarette butts, you know, you guys keep everything on board your boat if you've taken it with you. Thank you all for spending your time out here in our beautiful, sunny, hot Bahamian afternoon. And everybody have a great night.
Talking fool is a very serious thing. Talking fool is a crying shame. Talking fool, he will taste your blood. For talking fool will leave you lying in the mud. Harry talking fool, shame him, look him in the head. He breaks you the bush crying, oh Lord, I got the